Hello my bunnies, welcome back. Today we are going to make a Rose Velvet Swiss roll cake. So this is called Rose Velvet because it is pink, it tastes like roses, and it is filled with the most delicious cream cheese frosting. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, this roll cake has a rose pattern on the outside. I think it's really cool because that doesn't require any frosting because it's baked within the cake. So first we're going to make the batter for that pattern. What you want to do is beat some butter with an electric mixer until it's light and fluffy. Add some sugar and beat until combined. And I'll have all the ingredients and quantities and everything like that listed in the description box down below, so don't worry, everything is there for you if you want to make this. Then add some egg whites and vanilla extract and beat until combined. Add some flour on low speed. Then dye the batter a deep pink color. Place the batter into a piping bag fitted with a small round piping tip. Line a Swiss roll pan with some parchment paper and pipe little roses all over the paper. And I'll also link a Swiss roll pan down below if you don't have one and you want to pick one up. Then transfer the pan to the freezer and freeze it for 30 minutes. So next we're going to make the cake batter. First you want to beat 6 egg whites and some salt with an electric mixer until soft peaks form. Add some sugar and beat until stiff, glossy peaks are formed. In a separate bowl, beat some egg yolk and some more sugar with an electric mixer until pale and doubled in volume. Gradually add some vanilla extract, some rose water, and some butter, and mix until well combined. And if you can't find rose extract, I actually have a DIY recipe for that, so I will link that in the cards above in this video. And also DIY recipe brings me back to Animal Crossing because I just got it and they have DIY recipes in it and I want to play this so badly right now even though I have to work. So if any of you guys feel the way I feel, let me know in the comments down below. Then add some flour to the batter in 2 additions, alternating with the egg whites. Dye the batter pale pink and gently fold to combine. Pour the batter into the Swiss roll cake pan directly on top of the pattern and just gently smooth the surface and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 13 to 15 minutes or until the edges are golden. Now while the cake is baking, you want to dust a large sheet of wax paper with some confectioner's sugar. As soon as the cake comes out of the oven, invert it onto the wax paper. Peel off the top layer of parchment paper and place another layer of wax paper on top. Then invert again so that the pattern side is facing down. Remove that layer of wax paper and starting at one long end, gently roll the cake up. Wrap it in a kitchen towel and cool completely. And so the reason why we're doing this is because the cake is much easier to manipulate and shape into a roll shape when it's warm. If you wait till it's cool, it could crack a little bit, so that's why we're doing it now. It's a little warm, so you might want to use like oven mitts as you're rolling it. Now in the meantime, we are going to make the most delicious cream cheese filling you will ever make. You can use it for cakes, you can use it for cupcakes, you can use it as like just something that you eat out of the bowl because I did that after I finished filming this recipe. Anyways. So first you want to beat some butter and some cream cheese with an electric mixer until it's fluffy. Add some vanilla extract and again some more rose water and mix until combined. Then add the confectioner's sugar and beat until light and fluffy. So once your Swiss roll cake has cooled completely, I actually left mine overnight, which is what you can do. You want to grab a pastry brush and brush the entire inside of the cake with some rose water. This will really impart a beautiful rose fragrance into the cake because it is quite a delicate flavor. And then take the cream cheese frosting, I used roughly half of the frosting, and spread it into the inside of the Swiss roll cake. So it can be tricky because you can't completely open up the roll cake, but you can use a spatula and like get in there and get it into all the nooks and crannies. And then once the Swiss roll cake is filled, roll it back up and pop it in the fridge. And then divide the remaining frosting into 3 bowls, dye 1 bowl green, dye 1 bowl pale pink, and dye 1 bowl a darker pink. You want to place the green frosting into a piping bag fitted with a large star-shaped piping tip, and place both the pink and the reddish color frosting into piping bags fitted with rose shaped tips. So these are Russian style piping tips. If you can't get your hands on these, you can just use the same piping tip as the green frosting, and the different colors of the frosting will still differentiate between the leaves and the roses. Then you want to take your cake out of the fridge, trim off the ends because the ends are usually a little bit gnarly, and place it on your serving plate of your choice. And then first we are going to get the green frosting and pipe just little waves or wiggly pipings all over the top of the cake, just like a nice row of leaves. And then use the pink and the red frosting to pipe little dollops of roses all over the top. So I think that this looks so cute. It's like a little garden of roses on top of your rose Swiss roll cake. So yeah, after that's finished, all I need to do is slice it up and you are done. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like this recipe. If you're looking for any other Mother's Day recipes, I'll have my playlist linked up here in the cards for you guys to check out. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday for an all new video.